Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Your Love Story for December 2018, and this is for you coming from Capricorn. So let me shuffle my Kabbalistic cards, and the first card that I pull will be to do for your first 15 days, and I'm going to talk to you about your area of romance first, for you coming from Capricorn. And I'm unhappy to say that the first 15 days of December are going to be terrible days for you where romance is concerned. Firstly, if you find a romance in the first 15 days, be very suspicious, be very careful, don't go hurriedly to grab hold of that possible partnership in romance, because this partner will come with plenty of problems for you, whether in behavior, whether in character, whether in complications. So think carefully. And I'm going to use the same card to talk about your ongoing romance. If you have a romance right now, it's going to turn very bad and problematic, and it's going to produce sadness and unhappiness. You're going to find that you have been let down or disappointed or cheated, and you may also find that some things you're not told are developing in front of your eyes. So very bad news I have to give you where your romance is concerned, whether the new one you find in the first 15 days of December or the one that you have will get worse and worse in the first 15 days of December. Now I'm going to talk to you about your marriage for you coming from Capricorn, first 15 days of December. The marriage situation is a little bit better. All it says is don't confront, don't oppose, don't provoke. That's all you need not to do, and the situation comes under control. So in your marriage area, if it's your partner who is doing the provocation and the confrontation, back down, take it easy, try to reason things out. It's only the last 15 days that we are worried about of December, not 15 months or 15 years. And let the days pass, and later on you can bring up the issues, and later on you can have a better discussion. So take the soft approach and your marriage situation will improve. But I have to say that there is, showing from the card, plenty of conflict that can appear anytime. So you have to be very cautious that you don't create it, and if somebody else creating it, just take it easy. Let the days pass. Now I'm going to go to your last 15 days of December and draw a card for you, which will have to do with your area of romance, for you coming from Capricorn. Ooh, and what a marvelous, beautiful card it is. Now is the opposite of what was said for the first 15 days. Now if you find a romance in the last 15 days, it's going to be the super one. You're going to be so very lucky. You see, that's how the 15 days can change. So I prefer that you find the romance in the last 15 days, or activate it at least in the last 15 days, because that energy of the last 15 days from this card shows that you're very lucky to find this romance in the last 15 days. And if you have an ongoing romance, it's going to go beautifully. The understanding, the rapport, the love for each other, the growth is going to be so clearly stated on this card. So that's how 15 days can just change from the worst to the best. Now I'm going to pull a card to talk about your marriage in your last 15 days. So let me see what I can say about your marriage here. It could have been a better card. What it says here is that things are all locked up, which means your belief is your belief, your marriage partner will believe what he or she wants. So there is no room for development. So why don't you create the room for development by being negotiable, by being friendly, by being flexible, by being supportive, by being appreciative? That will unlock this card, and then you will see that whatever you want from your marriage partner will come on a silver platter for you. So take the soft approach exclusively in every way you can. Be the most charming person on earth, and you will take on this card and you will improve your last 15 days. You can, because all of us, we can to a great extent control our destiny. So do that and you'll be very lucky. Now for your area of Capricorn, I'm going to talk to you about your lucky dates. There will be some very lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S, in the month of December. And these very lucky dates in the month of December are the numbers which bring unexpected good news and opportunities in romance and marriage. So your lucky dates would be the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd and the 31st. Very, very lucky for you. Whether for the romance to find and search for, whether to improve your ongoing romance, and whether to make the marriage and family very happy. The 4th, the 13th, the 22nd and 31st, make the full use of the days and nights, be together, get the bonding. And it's going to be a marvelously few days of the month. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. There will be some people of lucky ages who will just get perfect the romance or the marriage situation. Alright? It's a card that says if you happen to be the ages of 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76. It's the card of Venus and Uranus. So these dates come straight to my mind. And if you happen to be of these ages, you're going to be very lucky finding a new romance or getting your ongoing romance to be at the super level and your marriage to be completely happy and most lovable. If you're not of these ages, well, don't panic, don't be worried. You'll need to have a session with me for 90 minutes. And during this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7, 8 or 9 years. That will be talking about your business and your finance and your job and your health and your love story, marriage and romance and everything for your next 7, 8 or 9 years. And that's going to be based on your date of birth, your time of birth and looking at your palms. But we'll talk more about that a bit later. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky colors. You coming from Capricorn. So let's see what your lucky colors say. And it's the sky blue. So it's that light blue color. If you wear that, plenty of that in the month of December, you coming from Capricorn are going to be very lucky finding the romance, making your ongoing romance perfect, making your marriage so loving. So wear plenty of light blue. Colors are very important because when we wear a certain color, we open a channel of energy to a certain planet who controls that color. That's how the thinking goes in the mystic beliefs. Okay. Now I'm going to talk to you about a zodiac sign that's going to create problems for you in the month of December. Ooh, and let's see who the troublemaker is going to be. And by looking at all the signs and the zodiac signs, I'm going to say that somebody from Cancer is going to produce to becoming a troublemaker in the area of romance and your marriage. So you don't want to discuss anything of a personal nature of your romance or of your marriage to anybody born in the period of Cancer. And be careful if you find a romance in the month of December, person coming from Cancer, be very cautious. This person comes loaded with all kinds of emotional problems, a very bad temper and aggressiveness. And if you have an ongoing partner who is coming from the period of Cancer, born in the period of Cancer, be very cautious of what you say, what you do in the month of December, because suddenly sparks can fly and things can go haywire. And if you're married to somebody who is born in the period of Cancer, tell yourself you'll have to tiptoe around this person. Oh, so sensitive this person will be. Anything said or done becomes such a personal, and warfare can start very fast. And don't confide anything of a personal nature to anybody from Cancer. Now, who can you form an attachment to in the month of December? Somebody very good. Let's see who this person could be. And studying the zodiac signs and the signs of planets, I have to say that this person is going to be from Virgo. So somebody from Virgo is going to make you very, very happy in the month of December. And if your marriage partner seems to be on Virgo, you'll be in heaven in the month of December. And if your ongoing romance partner comes from Virgo, how wonderful it's going to be, the bonding. And if you find a new partner in the month of December who coming from Virgo, is going to be a very lucky, good meeting for you. So look forward to meeting with somebody from Virgo. And if you have somebody in Virgo in mind, make the approach. Alright, that's what I have to tell you. for the month of December. And I'm already Skyping or on Facebook, or I use your WhatsApp to have a 90-minute session with you. And this 90-minute session will be based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I will talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year in detail. I'll give you so much information about your lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms, and your lucky colors and your lucky directions and your lucky gemstones and your lucky days. So much information. All that for just USD 50 to know your next 7, 8, or 9 years. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me an email, make the contact with me, and let's get it on to know and get into full command of your next 7, 8, or 9 years. Until then, thank you and good luck.